Well, here in Central Indiana, we are counting down. We are now just days away from the college football playoff national championship game, of course, between Alabama and Georgia. Yes, it's an SEC showdown right here in the heart of Big Ten country. But when the Tide roll in town tomorrow, it's really going to be a familiar return home for one of their O-linemen, who is a Cathedral alum, Emil Ekiyor. Taylor Tannenbaum caught up with his former coach.
Cathedral athletic director and former head football coach Rick Streif remembers the first time he saw Emil Ekiyor Jr. on this field.
The very first day as a freshman, we were doing stuff with our freshmen right next to our varsity kids, and he took some poor little freshman kid on that team and in the first drill and ran his feet and like just mauled this kid. And I looked at our O-line coach, our O-line coach looked back at me and he goes, "He's done there." And I go, "Oh yeah, he's over here with us, there's no doubt."
That was back in 2014. Ekiyor helped lead Cathedral to a state title that season and went on to be a 4-year starter for the Irish. He morphed into a 4-star prospect, eventually moved south, and now he's a redshirt junior in Tuscaloosa, serving as Alabama's starting right guard.
It's just fun to watch every Saturday, to turn the TV on and to get it to the SEC channel and watch him play. Him doing the things that we watched him do here and just now doing it at that level is pretty fantastic.
What impresses Streif the most is seeing his former player take the reins, serving as a leader in the Tide's trenches.
Him going from the guy being told what to do, now being the guy that he's pointing around and telling everybody else what to do. That's the growth that you'd like to see him to have.
Ekiyor first earned his starting job on the offensive line last season, helping pave the way for Alabama to win yet another national championship.
Bama bludgeons the Buckeyes.
And now he has a chance to do it again, but this time in his own backyard.
It's fun knowing he's coming back home. And last year we had Pete Warner on Ohio State's team, so I wasn't choosing sides. I was going to try to remain neutral, and either side won last year would have been all right with me.
Yeah, this year Ekiyor is the lone Indy native on either side, so Coach Streif says he'll be rooting for the Tide on game day. And he'll be watching proudly as Ekiyor represents the Circle City and Cathedral on college football's biggest stage.
It's the way he goes about his business, and you would like to think that our school had a small piece on his development. His mom and dad are super people, so he came here with really good stock, and we just hope to kind of continue to mold that piece of clay. And then, Coach Saban and those guys down there, same thing, just mold that piece of clay into the fantastic young man he is today.
Back home again in Indiana, where it all began. Look out for number 55 at Lucas Oil Stadium on Monday. In Indianapolis, I'm Taylor Tannenbaum.